like I'm Drake, just trying to get to that Billy. Sometimes.
Amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and starting in this one, Michael Lambert. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Corbin Carroll at the plate now. That's ball one. And the 1-0. Left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. It features a great veteran presence, Steve Finley.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Next one misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Snyder going back some more, and it hits the fence. Robinson with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Good eye right there. Man on second, 2 down. And there's the strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starter, Rube Foster. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on it. But the one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
And here it comes. Jackie Robinson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up in foul territory.
You hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And 1-2. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Foster comes to the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Foster winds and fires. And now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0 from Foster. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., top of the second. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one just misses. And a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Christian Walker. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Gurriel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three-two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. First and second here, no outs. And now the count is even.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a 1-1. And he blows that one by him at 100. Got him. And one gone.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. That missed inside. Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just off the inside edge, Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Righty to the plate. Strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Right side, and it stays fair. One runs in. Another comes in to score. 3-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Caught looking his first time up. In there for strike one.
0-1 for count.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. First and third, one down. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Luis Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside edge. Corners are occupied with 2 down. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Duke Snider.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First pitch just misses.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
And a pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 gone, runner at first. The batter now will be Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there, and that is strike 1. That just misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foster kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Comebacker to the mound. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The wind of the pitch. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the pitch. Missed inside with the curve. High fly ball out into left center field. Hayward moving under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced out to short. Robinson. 2 up, 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The walk and a run scored his first time. That to right. Betts on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. As we go to the last of the third, here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And the 0-2 from Foster. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
The second baseman.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Vargas. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one is inside. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Gurriel on the run. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jackie.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. Still going back. And that ball is gone. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Lambert. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch.
1-1.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back onto the fourth. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Lambert back to work. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Ketel Marte. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Hey.
And it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, gets it to first. They get the out on Marte.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And downstairs. So
Nope,
2 balls
that's a ball.
and no strikes.
2-0.
And a pitch. Swings through that.
2-2 now.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 down, nobody on. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Duke Snyder.
The center fielder, Duke Snyder.
And he deals. Ball one there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swung on, belted. Carroll reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Singing Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Betts in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers down in order. And they still trail it here 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
The pitch. Off the plate, 1-0. Just missed. late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Thank you.
Got him swinging. Singy, it feels like we're approaching decision time for this coaching staff with the rookie on the mound.
Yeah, they've got him for a few runs so far, and the pitch count's starting to get up there a little bit. So coaching staff at least looking to come up with a plan, if not coming out to the mound soon. So probably not the outing he was dreaming of, but he's done some good things in this one.
Perdomo up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Close, but called the ball. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Kicks and deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next to hit for Arizona, Steve Finley. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. That's down and in.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one off the mark. 3-1. Evan Longoria waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tony Gonsolin looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Syndergaard getting loose as well. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at 1st and 2nd. Not even close there. Now 2-0.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That was a moonshot. His first homer of the year. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Lambert departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tony Gonsolin.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's a strike. Ripped towards third. Zips it across. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jason Hayward. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch is outside. This to center field. Finley has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next is the third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy went down on strikes his first time through. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's down and away.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. I'll tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Vargas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. They say it went.
1-1.
And a ground ball to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and the batter now, Christian Walker. Gonsolin, a 6'3" righty, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Good eye on that spot. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Out to center. Snyder settles under it and makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A strikeout and a walk. Moreno goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one in there across the letters.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Towards first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Another 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Foster back to work. There's a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now back the designated hitter, Michael.
Here's some real power at the plate. Michael Lambert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. The pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. And that's in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yency Almonte getting ready to go. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. A towering home run. His first homer of the year. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ball 1 low. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 2. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Noah Syndergaard will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Syndergaard.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steve Finley. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Syndergaard, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's already homered in this game. Started to swing, held up. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one pulled foul. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
On the ground, 2 ball. Vargas. Feed to second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-1. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder.
And the right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That one hammered center field. Finley ranges back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Betts up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch.
That's outside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And that one a little bit high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting.
And next for LA, Will Smith. And strike 1 to the catcher. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Base knock, center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
He was all over that one. These
Now
days, when you see a
back,
ball
left
come off the
fielder.
bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And now Jason Hayward. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lined into right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-2. And now it's Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
And that's in there for strike one. Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
At the belt and fires. Misses inside. And it's 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Goes down looking. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Gurriel.
The right fielder, number 16, Lourdes Gurriel.
And the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. It's 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike. And another ball. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They lead at 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. The wind to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Miguel Castro up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson warming up as well. That's in there. That's strike two. Foster still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Freddie Freeman now at the plate. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Vargas at second. Robinson at first with no outs. That one missed. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one the other way, and a base hit. Vargas around third. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's 8-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Rube Foster out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Pitching change here, Miguel Castro.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next is the Dodger DH, Michael Lambert. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that clips the inside corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Snyder stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Two-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
That's
Next
ball
offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. And now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Riding to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one drilled left field. Carroll ranging back. Got it! Climbs the wall and steals a home run. Runner tags for third.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable catch. That would have been a grand slam and had tied up the ball game. Just ridiculous there defensively.
So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Chafin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Andrew Chafin.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 down. Slider misses outside. And that one is in for a strike. And now 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs, only 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 5. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Syndergaard back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 7,
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the slider just misses. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Into center. Snyder going after it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Mantiply. A chance at his first save of the year. Max Muncy at the dish.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Vargas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Finley moves towards it. Snags it on the run. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.